Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you, Mayuka?
I'm good, thank you.
It's good to see you. Simon, how are you?
I'm good.
Oh, that's good. Good. Are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started then. Now, as usual, we start with questions. Any questions?
No.
No.
Mayuka, any questions? Did you get to practice? Did you get some time to practice on summarize it in text?
Sorry, yesterday and today I didn't have enough time, so
All
I
no
will
worries.
tomorrow. Yeah.
No worries. But Simon, you sent me one of your assignments, and
Yeah.
I went through it. I gave you the feedback.
Yeah, I saw it.
Remember, just 3 words, okay? Just 3
okay.
words. Don't go 4 or 5 words. Just three words and no verbs. That's fine. But as the first one, it was very good. Okay, as the first one, it was very good. Okay, I'm going to share my screen before I forget. All right, now. So we'll come back to summarize it in text later because you need to memorize the template first, okay? Once you memorize it, then we start doing some here. I'll give you 10 minutes, both of you, and we start to do one, and then you send them over to me, and I'll give you the feedback right here. But since I want you to do other stuff as well on the side, besides the summarize it in text, today we're going to start with reading, okay? Now, reading is the third skill on the menu. So first you start with the speaking, and inside the speaking, these are the order, and these are fixed orders. They don't change, okay? In writing, it's the same. So you start with summarize in text and then write essay. Now in reading, the order is the same up to here, So number 1, 2, 3, the order is fixed. These 2, sometimes you get this at the end, sometimes you get this, you know. So the order is not fixed in the reading. Students say that to me. Students say, but this is fair. These 3 are fixed. These, at least we know that this is fixed. So we're going to start with reading and writing, fill in the blanks. Now, number 1 in the test is repeat sentence. In terms of giving points to you, 50 points. Number 2 is summarize, is write from dictation. That's number 2, very important. And number 3 is reading and writing, fill in the blanks. All right. So we're going to start with that one. So essentially here, there's no negative marking. You have to come up with an answer. And remember, spend 30 to 60 seconds on each question. So for instance, here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blanks. So if you spend 40 seconds, that's 240. 240 divided by 6, that's almost 4 minutes. So you can spend 4 minutes on this page, and even more, 5 minutes, that's all right, because these are very important. And remember, there's no negative marking. You have to come up with an answer, okay? Now, what is tested here is basically the questions can be divided into 2 sections. One section is vocabulary, and the other one is grammar. So grammar is only 10% out of the 90%. So we don't get a lot of grammar questions here, but vocabulary is 90%. It means that, yeah, out of 10, nine of the questions are based on vocabulary. Now, vocabulary itself can be divided into two parts. So let me just write it for you here, so you have a clear idea what we are dealing with. I need a blank sheet. So what I'm going to do is open a notepad. Two. Okay. So questions can be divided here into two parts. So in reading and writing, fill in the blanks. Vocabulary and grammar. So grammar is only 10%, vocabulary is 90%. Now vocabulary itself can be divided into two sections. Okay, so sorry, vocabulary can be only collocations. No, we can't. It's only collocations. Whereas hello. Okay, I can't. I mean, everything here is in front of me. I can't. Oh, okay, I can now. So vocabulary can be, most of the vocabulary are based on collocation. So do you know what collocation is, Mayuko?
No.
Simon, collocation.
I don't know.
Oh, all right. Now, I'll give you an example in English, and then in order to understand what a collocation is, okay? Now, do you drink tea in Mayuko? Do you drink tea in Japan or coffee?
Oh, sorry.
Do you drink tea or coffee? Which one is popular?
I prefer tea.
Okay, so you prefer tea. And Simon, what about you?
Coffee.
Coffee. All right. Now, what do you call, so if you drink tea, you can drink tea, for instance, if you put a lot of tea in it and then some water, some hot water, or just a little bit. So if you have your tea black, I mean, in terms of color, it is black, then in English, it is called a strong tea. Okay, a strong tea. Or if your coffee, if you like your coffee to have, for instance, if the coffee, you put 25% coffee and then the rest hot water and sugar. If you put 50% coffee, then your coffee is strong. Now, would you like your tea, Mayuko, would you like it strong or light?
I prefer light.
Sorry, light tea. Simon, would you like your coffee strong or light?
I think it's light.
Okay, I'm going to get you tea, coffee and tea. I'll be back, okay? You see, in English, we call it a strong coffee. So strong, I'll write it here. Strong coffee. Now, this is a collocation. You cannot say, I want a powerful coffee, because it's a collocation. What do we say? We say strong coffee. You cannot change strong with powerful. And if you, I don't know in your language, how do you say strong coffee, Simon, in your language? A strong coffee.
浓缩咖啡.
All right. Now, can you say, for instance, now, what does 浓缩 mean? Does it mean strong? Does it mean colorful? What does it mean?
浓缩 it mean like stronger.
Okay.
A lot of coffee.
Oh, a lot of coffee. So you see, in your language, you cannot use powerful, full coffee. This is called collocation. This is collocation. Collocation means that we say strong coffee and English people understand it. If someone has yellow hair, gold hair, okay, Simon, you know, gold hair,
Yeah.
An Englishman would say, oh, you mean blonde? Oh, blonde, you mean blonde? Oh, yes, blonde. So that's a collocation. For a color, for a strong coffee, for that girl who has gold hair, we say blonde hair. So that's collocation. Collocation means that we use two words. Col means the same. La colleague, she's my colleague, call, okay? And location means place. So collocation means two words, strong coffee, strong tea. They always come together. You cannot separate, you cannot say, okay, instead of strong, I want to say huge coffee, very strong, very powerful. No, it's a collocation. If you use collocation, English people understand you, and that makes sense. All right. So most of the vocabulary in reading and writing is collocation. So, and collocation, as I said, you need to know the English collocation, and you should listen a lot and practice. That's it. There's only one way to learn the collocations. Now, so where am I? So these questions, in order to answer these questions, you need to know collocations most of the time. Now, we'll start with number one, okay? So you spend 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds, it's all right. But you start from the first line. You start from here. So one thing is certain. Most people do not get enough exercise in their ordinary. Now, I want you to use this to say ordinary programs, ordinary routines, ordinary pace, ordinary schedules. Okay. Ordinary pace, no, that doesn't make sense. So you eliminate pace. Now you have three choices. You have programs, you have routines, you have schedules. Now, out of the three, which one makes sense? Which one collocates with ordinary? Mayuko.
Routine.
Okay, Simon, what do you think? Ordinary what? Ordinary programs, ordinary routines, ordinary schedules.
I think it's routine too.
Okay, very good. So ordinary routines, that's it, very good. It's a collocation. Say, I usually go for a run in my ordinary routine. Excellent, very good. So there we go. Next one. So you start from all of the advances of modern technology, from electric can openers. So electric can openers to power what? Power outage, power consumption, power production, power steering. Remember, we have electric can. What is an electric can? Oh, sorry, can opener. What's an electric can opener?
Power steering.
Very good. Yes. What about you, Mayuko?
Production.
All right. Now, so let me show you an electric can opener. So look, it's electric. It says, and then it opens can for you. All right. So this is an electric can opener. All right. So on one hand, we have, it says modern technology gives us can openers and what is the next one? Power what? So very good, Simon. Power steering. What is power steering, Simon? It's a collocation. Power steering, in the past, the steering wheel, okay, wasn't powered. So you used to do this. You needed strong muscles, big muscles to just turn the car, especially ladies, you know. But now we have power steering, means you do this, look. All right, why? Because of the power steering, all right? So power steering is a collocation, all right? So there we go, power steering. Next one, I give you both. So try to say, this one cannot be the answer, this one cannot be. Between these two, I'll choose this one. So go for it, 30 seconds.
Simon.
Okay, are you done?
Yep.
Okay, Simon, please.
The demanding.
Mayuko.
Yeah, same as demanding.
Very good, both of you, excellent. Now, we say it's physically demanding. Can you give me a job, Mayuko, which is physically demanding?
Constructions.
Excellent, very good. If you work in construction, it's physically demanding. That's why 80% of the people who work in construction work, they are men. Why? Because it's physically demanding. Excellent. Simon, very good, physically demanding. Next one, the last one. 30 seconds. Done? Okay, Mayuko.
Vision.
All right, Simon.
Commitment.
Very good. It's a commitment. Commitment means that you say, I have to do it. Okay, I need to do it. That's a commitment. Very good. So there we go. Now let's check the answer. Yoo-hoo! They're all green, so it means you got it right. Very good. So what do you need to do here? Number one, practice makes perfect. The more you do, the better you become at it. Number two, it's collocation. You need to practice the collocation, and once you're reading, you say, I think physically demanding makes more sense than physically the other one. Okay, so choose, go for it. There's no negative marking. Now, I've got how many questions here? How many pages? I've got 470-ish, not 74, 470 pages. I want you to do as many as you can, as many pages as you can. The more you do, when you come back to when you do the exam, by the way, these questions are very difficult. In the exam, it's very easy. Now, compared to my website, the exam is like a walk in the park. Okay, so here I'm preparing you to run for 4,000 kilometers, okay? But in the test, you need to run for 100, only 100. So if you get used to 4,000, then the 100 is nothing for you. That's why a lot of people who do my website said your questions are very difficult compared to the test I took. They think that it's the website. Actually, yes, it is the website. The questions are difficult, but there's another thing. They got better as well. Okay, so the more you do, the better you become at it. Now, next question. It's actually exam question. Okay, this is real exam question that students. Yeah. Okay. So I want you to do it. I give you. So we do it together. I don't do it, but you write it down on a piece of paper. We come back to it. Okay. I just shut up and let you do stuff. When you're done, just tell me next, and I'll turn on the next one. You want to go to the next? Yes.
Yep.
Mayuko, next one. Next one.
Yeah.
Simon, next one.
Yep.
Okay. Done? Okay, the last one. Are you done?
Yep.
Mayuko, are you done?
Yes.
Very good. All right. First of all, some tips to help you save time. So, for instance, here, look at number 3. Simon? Look at
Yes.
number 3. So here, when you come to this question, go back. And the first full stop, you start reading. So you start reading from here. You don't have to read from here. Okay? You don't have to read from here. So you're wasting your time on these. So when you come to this question and you see a lot of words here, just go back to the beginning of the sentence and then start reading. Okay? Good. Number 1, Mayuko.
10 dot.
Simon.
Admitted.
Okay. Number 2, Mayuko.
Participant.
Simon.
Observe.
Which one did you choose, Simon?
Of the second one.
The second one, observers. Okay. And Mayuko.
Provide.
Simon.
Yeah, Sam provide.
Good. And the last one, Mayuko.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Separate. Third one.
Okay. And Simon.
The third one, the supply.
All right. Now, I think you got 2. Both of you got 2 correct. Yeah. All right. Now, oh, you're writing. Now, so we'll start with collocations. Remember, a diet gives you. So this diet gives you protein. I'm a vegan. You started as a vegetarian and now I'm vegan. So the diet I have doesn't give me. So we don't have give here. Doesn't offer. The diet I have doesn't offer a lot of protein because protein comes from meat. So my diet doesn't give me or doesn't offer. So the collocation is offer. Okay. So a diet offers. Bless you, Mayuko. Now, number 2, I think both of you got right. Yes, participants. If you have a study and you take part in that study, you're a participant. Okay, very good. Number 3. Now, if you have a diet, so here the subject is diet. Look, the diet is healthy because the protein comes from lean, red meat, all of which refers to the food, to the diet, to the types of food. So now a diet also provides you good nutrition. A diet provides you with good nutrition. Okay, so let me do this one participant here. Provide. Are you on a special diet, Simon? Do you have a special diet?
No.
No. Mayuko?
No.
No. All right. Good. That's good. Now, and the last one. So, do you drink milk, Mayuko?
I don't drink milk by itself.
But my cat does. Simon, do you drink milk?
No.
You don't?
No, I just mix with coffee.
Ah, okay. So you
Yeah.
meet now. You see, when you have a collocation, when you Google it, the Google knows it because so many people Google that. Google knows its collocation. Google knows that this word comes with this word. This word goes with this word. So call to say same location, collocation. Now let me do this for you. Now, next time you want to drink milk, okay, buy this milk. Milk, look, fortified. So look, it's already there. Milk, fortified with vitamin D. Milk, fortified with, I don't know, all sorts of iron. Milk fortified with iron. There you go. So this particular one, this particular brand is dairy, and it's fortified with whatever you like. So fortify means make it stronger. Okay, so you make the milk stronger. So fortified is a collocation here. So supplements are, and by the way, the preposition is with. So supplements are fortified with vitamin. Now, supplied, equipped, yeah, equipped with, but equip is for something else. We do not use it for diet of milk. Okay, so what I want you to do, and this was exam question, real exam questions. Now, some students, they have to sit the test twice because they need all 79. So for instance, they get 3 79s, but they don't get 79 in one skill. So they have to sit the test. And if you sit the test in the same center, you might get the same question twice or 3 times. Now, the students came to me and they said, I had this same question, I had this question. But the first time I sat the test, offered was the first option. But next time I sat the test, offered wasn't the second, it was first, it was the fourth one. All right. So remember, very often, remember, offered is here and admit is here. All right. So look, I refreshed it. Look. So the thing is this, because students practice these questions, they memorize the position. They say, this one is number 1 offered. This one is number 2 or number 3 participants. This one is that. So they memorize the position. They say, So once they sit the test, it's different. So now on my website, every time you practice this, you will get these randomly changed so that you do not memorize the position, you memorize the collocation. All right. So like right now, participant is number 3. Okay. So you come again next time and say, okay, this one was number 3. I remember was number 3. Huh? Where is participants? So this way you are memorizing the collocation, not the position. Okay. And it's the same in the real test. So practice, practice, practice. Now, this is number 1 in the test. Any questions? Number 1 in reading section, in the reading module. Any questions?
No.
Simon?
No.
Okay. In the test, you will get 4 to 6 pages, 4 to 6 pages like this. So either 4 or 6 pages. So this is 1 page right now. Okay. And how many questions here? 4. And you will get 4 to 6 pages and probably 25 to 30 questions like this. So 25 to 30 questions like these. So I'm sure some of these are very easy and some are difficult. So if once you're done with all your answers, read it again. Okay, read it again. So you say, Read it very quickly. So say, this is because the Tues diet offered, okay, offered when the participants, members, yeah, that's right. And all of which provide good nutrition, provide allow, yeah, and 45. Yeah, I'm fine. And then you go next. Once you go next, you cannot come back to the previous one. All right. So start doing these. So remember, you have three things, three most important things. Number one, repeat sentence. Number two, write from dictation. We haven't done write from dictation yet, but number three is this section. This section gives point to your reading and writing at the same time. That's why it is called reading and writing, fill in the blanks. All right. So all the points here are divided into two parts. One goes to your writing, the other one goes to your reading section. Okay. Now, so whenever you have time, spend some time here. Now, let me show you this, the priority item thing. I'm not sure if you took a photo last time or not, but this time you can take a photo if you okay. You can take a photo if you like. So in reading, what is number one? In reading, what is number one?
Fill in the blanks.
Very good. Reading and writing, fill in the blanks. What is number two?
Reading.
Reading, fill in the blanks. Very good. What's number three? Reorder paragraph. Because this is number three, this is number 10. So this number in the reading, it's number one. In the reading, this is number two. In the reading, it's number three. Okay. But on the whole, in the test, this is number three. Throughout the whole test, this is number three, and this is number 10. But in reading, you have to spend most of your time on number three. I mean, this one, reading and writing. Number two, this one. Okay. Now, and that's how we start. And that's how the approach is. So finish with this one. I want you to go to practice, but every now and then we do one together. We do one together so that I show you the how to eliminate things, and probably you remember milk fortified with. You will remember it better than just doing it by your own or by yourself. Or yeah. So I think it would help, because you would learn the approaches and how to go about answering these questions. Now, the next important one is this one, reading. Now, we'll start with the order, with this order. So reorder paragraph. Now, for reorder paragraph, I spend only 1 minute. How much? How much time?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Only 1 minute, yes. Now, one thing I forgot to tell you, I've totally forgot to tell you, is the time management in the reading section. Now, what is time management? Okay. I forgot, so I'll explain. I'm now in the process of making a video for reading section, for the reading section. I have made one for speaking, writing, and listening, but reading is very time consuming, especially making a video. I have to do a lot of, that takes time. The editing takes time. So in reading and in listening, time management plays a very important role. Now, let me tell you what is time management. What does it mean? How you need to apply time management here. In the speaking section, you don't have to worry about your time. You don't have to worry about your time. Why? Because when the test starts, look, So when the test starts, so now the test starts. Look, you don't have to worry about your time. So it says 35 seconds. Now imagine I sleep. I just fall asleep, okay? 26, and how much time do I have? For, how many questions I have? I have 27 questions ahead of me. And the speaking section takes around half an hour, 45, half an hour, 35, 40 minutes. So if I fall asleep, then this is what happens. I hear a beep. That beep either wakes me up or just I continue sleeping. Okay. Now, once this is finished, once this read aloud is finished, it automatically goes to the next read aloud. Once that is finished, it goes on to the next. So it's like a chain. You don't have to go next. It automatically goes to the next one. And then repeat sentence. The first one, second one, it goes on. And if you just fall asleep, keep continuing sleeping, still it goes on to the next one. And suddenly the speaking is over. So in speaking and in writing is the same. If you fall asleep, it goes on to the next question, next one, until that module is finished. In reading, it is not like that. In reading, so look, this one right now changes to beep sound, and then it goes on to the next question. So here, if you read this section, it says item 2, and it carries on. Without you, it doesn't matter. If you fall asleep, if you don't do anything, it just keeps going. So you don't have to worry about your time. The time is already in there, and it follows that timed section. Now, once you go to the reading section, once the reading section starts, then we go to the reading section right now, and you know what happens. Okay, so look, another one, the third one starts. Okay, now I'll stop this one. Now imagine the reading starts, okay, the reading section. Now at the top here, it says you have 35 questions. And how much time do you have? You have 22 minutes, okay? Now, you sleep. This question here stays there. Question number 1 stays there, okay? 20 minutes later, you see something on your screen that says your reading section time is over. And what question are you doing? What question? Question number 1. You're still doing question number 1. So this is time management. Simon, this means that you need to manage your time. Otherwise, the computer is not going to tell you, excuse me, there are more questions to do. You know, you haven't still done number 1. You don't want to hurry up. Come on, the time is, you know, no, nothing. After 25, 22 minutes, bang, it says the reading module is over. Now the listening section starts. So it's you who should manage the time. All right. Now, so when it's speaking of managing your time, when it comes to this section, the first, as I said, reading and writing fill in the blanks, 30 to 40 seconds on each question. So there are 4 questions, 2-3 minutes. If you finished it earlier, it's okay, go next. You're saving your time. When you come to the order paragraph, how much time do you spend on each question here?
1 minute.
1 minute, only 1 minute. 1 minute, 120, 130, 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's it. Do not go over that time. All right. So what do you need to do here? Now, what you need to do is this. You read these, and then you say, okay, I think This is the first. Okay, I think this is the first paragraph. And the second paragraph would be this one. So first you read all of them and then you say, okay, the third one is this. Fourth one is this. And the fifth. That's it. There's no rule of thumb here. There's no method that you need. The only thing is that you read it and you say, okay. Now, there are some rules. For instance, this is in 1789, okay? And this is 1776. So this cannot go before this. So it cannot go before this. So this is one rule of thumb, all right? But the best practice, the best is to practice. Practice makes perfect, all right? Now, once you read it, you say, okay. Oh my goodness, my time is running out. I've spent more time here. No, I'll go next. So you start with the next one. Don't worry. It only gives you 2 points, 1.5 points, 2 points. You're not missing a lot, all right? But if you spend time here, then you're gonna miss important points at the end of your test on these questions. Look, these questions, they're very important, and you're still wasting your question on these stupid questions here. All right. So remember, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. That's it. And if you have no idea, just do this. Okay. I'm sure this is number 1. And this goes number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Yeah, let's put it here. That's okay. There's no negative marking here. And you go next. But the best strategy is to read it and practice. Practice makes perfect, especially on these, and you will get the hang of it. So look, the correct answer is this. So 1550, that's 1. 1776, you see, it goes first, and then 1780. That's at least the order of dates, but no one can tell, all right? You need to read it. So for instance, look at this. The flange. So you have to mention flange once so that you refer to it as the flange. Like, I have a dog, so I say, come here, come on. Ooh, ooh. And then the dog comes here and says, okay, this is my doggy called, I don't know, Whitey. And then it goes. And then you say, where's the dog? Where is the dog? It means that the dog that you know. So here, the flange. Which flange? Oh, we mentioned it. Look, in 1789, Englishman William Jessup designed the first wagon with flanged wheels. The flange. So you have to have that one first, and then now in the test, if you get this like this, look, you get this first, and this 1 second. You're still going to get a point for these two. Why? Because they follow that's a chain. You get this one right. You get this. These are 2. That's a chain. You get the point for that. All right. So again, how many questions? I have 160. Again, this was an exam question. Most of these are exam questions. So what I want you to do is to do this. Don't do them. Just first read them. Try to memorize these. Okay, the order. At least you read it once. Once in the blue moon, just do one of these and say, okay, I'm gonna do 20. I'm gonna do 5. Okay. So, okay, what people see early. I think it's number 1. Just do a few samples to get this. But 1 minute, don't forget, you are managing your time. 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, that's it. If you don't know, okay. All right. Any questions?
No.
Mayuko?
No.
So that's reorder paragraph. How many reorder paragraphs do you get in your exam?
1 or 2.
Very good, 1 or 2. 1 or 2, that's it. Okay. Now, multiple choice, choose multiple answers. Okay. Mayuko, what do you call this? What is it?
I forget.
Simon, what is it?
Brand.
Sorry?
Brand.
Okay. It's a square.
Oh, square.
It's a square. Okay. Remember, square is dangerous. Danger. Danger. Remember, square is dangerous. Simon, what is a square?
Dangerous.
Dangerous. Whoa. There's a lion. The lion comes. Now, I will make a video about this. That you look at this square and then suddenly a frightening shriek like "Wah!" comes out of it, so that you know it's dangerous. So square is dangerous. Remember. You do not answer these questions. Easy. What do you do here, Simon? What do you do?
Yes.
You go next. You don't answer these questions. Mayuko, what do you do here?
Go next.
You go next. Don't touch these questions. Do not, because once you touch, all right? So they're dangerous. Why we don't answer these questions? Do you know? Simon? Why did I ask you not to answer these questions?
This answer is already read.
Hmm?
No?
I'm sorry?
And this answer was already reduced. Nothing?
What do you mean, Mayuko?
Huh? No, nothing.
Okay, now, because number one, so don't touch them. Don't answer these questions. So look, don't do that, okay? If you get them wrong, it gives you negative marking. So for instance, the answers are, whatever the answers are, if I get these, then I get minus. So for this one, I get minus 0.75, and this one minus 0.75. So now, overall, will be deducted from my speaking, from my reading. All right, so don't touch them. So remember, Simon, square is dangerous. So what do we call these questions? Square questions. So multiple choice, I divide all the questions, the multiple choice ones, into 2 sections, square and circle. Square, dangerous. Circle, your friend, good. All right. So Simon, the square is your?
Dangerous.
Is your enemy, you're dangerous. That's dangerous. And Mayuko, what's circle? Circle.
Careful.
What is circle? Is it good or bad?
Bad.
Circle.
Circle. It's
Yes,
good.
Circle is good. This is a square. Square is bad. So remember, don't touch these questions. What are they? Multiple choice, choose. So multiple choice right in front of it. MCCMAR. square, right? Draw a square in front of it, square question. Your enemy. Don't answer them, don't touch them. Don't even touch them. Don't even say, oh, I'm gonna choose one. No, you're not, okay? So, for reading and writing fill in the blanks, you know what to do. For reorder paragraph, 1 minute. And 1.5 minutes at most. Multiple choice, choose multiple answers. As soon as you get 1 or 2, you just go next. Next. Thank you. All right. So I told you the reason. Number 1 reason is it gives you negative marking. Look.
So you mean I don't need to answer these questions?
Yeah.
Skip. Oh, okay.
Only the square questions.
How about the
Square
circle?
questions are dangerous. I will make a video for this, okay? So I just the square, suddenly the lion comes out of it and goes, wow. And they say, oh, okay. Square questions, I'm not supposed to touch them. So look at this, Mayuko. What is this? No enter. Don't enter, okay? Means don't answer them. So square, multiple choice, choose multiple answers, don't touch them. Do I make myself clear? Yes? Do I make myself clear? Yes, okay. You get 1 or 2 questions, and both these questions you say next, next. Now, this is part of time management as well. You're managing your time. Now, students don't know, number 1, that it gives them negative marking, the square ones. It gives them negative marking. And number 2, they spend a lot of time on a question that is not worth it. This is not worth it. Okay, it gives you 1 point, each question gives you 1.5 points, and the students spend 4 minutes. 4 minutes on one question. Come on. So, multiple choice, choose multiple answers, square ones, don't. Now we come to multiple choice, choose single answers. Simon? Square.
Circle.
Square is your friend. Sorry, circle is your friend. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Circle is your friend. You. Now, what do you do here? What's the strategy? This is the strategy. Listen to me. As soon as you have this question, Mayuko, this is the strategy. Choose one and go next.
Any question? You mean?
Don't read the question. Okay.
Just choose.
Look, I did all the questions. Don't spend even 1 minute on these questions. Not even one. Nothing. Just choose one. Now, why do you have to choose one? Because there's no negative marking. There is no negative marking here. All right. But square, they give you negative marking. But circles, they're your friend. Just choose one. Go next quickly. Okay. Now, Mayuko. That was the cat?
Yeah, she was trying to eat my earphone.
What's the name? What's the name of the cat?
Her name is Cookie.
Cookie. Don't forget to eat it, okay? You shouldn't eat your cookie. Now, the reason why choose one circle and go next is this. In my exam, in my own exam, I remember I was in a hurry. For these questions, I just picked one and went next. Pick one and press next. And still I got 90 for my reading. So basically above a threshold, they don't matter. If you get above 88, you will get 90 for your reading. But they only give you 1 point, only 1 point, and you will get 1 or 2. Now, if you spend your time reading these questions, then you will miss these questions because these are very important questions, these ones. Okay. Now, as I said, the first three are fixed. This one, you could have multiple choice first, and finally, at the end of your reading module, you will have your reading fill in the blank. So it depends, but whatever happens, you will choose one and go next. It doesn't matter if you get them first or at last. All right? Any questions, Simon?
No.
Mayoko, any questions?
No.
All right. Now, so in reading, we have only this section. Reading, fill in the blanks. Now, I think I'm gonna tell you about this next week. So for now, just concentrate on this type. If you have some time, do 1 or 2 of these. Just see how it goes. It doesn't matter the first one. Spend 1, 2, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. You want to know how it goes. But in the test, don't spend more than 1.5 minutes. Okay? Now, we're going to start with speaking. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, let's get started with read aloud first. Okay, the first one, all of us do, just to get. Although it hails from a remote region
of the Western Himalayas, this band now look entirely at home on the band of English Rivers. Off to the UK in 1939, it quickly escaped from Victoria Gardens and colonizer river bands and then woodland. Now it is spreading across Europe, New Zealand, Canada, and the US.
Very good. Okay. Next one, Mayuko, please. But Simon, you read it, but read it silently, okay? But mainly Mayuko does it.
A unique characteristic of the online shopping environment is that they allow vendors to create retail infrastructures with highly interactive features. One desirable form of interactivity from a consumer perspective is the implementation of sophisticated tools to assist shoppers in their purchase decisions by customizing the electronic shopping environment to their individual preferences.
Very good. You finished here. Now, still, Mayuko, you think that someone is listening to you. No, no one is listening to you, what you're reading, okay? Just keep reading it fast. You are able to read fast, I know, but right now, because we are sitting here, We are not actually paying attention to your pronunciation. Just want you to finish it quickly. That's it. Okay. The ones you know, you pronounce them. The ones you don't know, you say blah, 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 blah. Okay. It doesn't matter. But do not stammer. Simon, do not stammer. So you see, if I were to read this, I would say, a unique characteristic of online shopping environment is that they allow vendors to create detailed interfaces and highly interactive features. One desirable form of interactivity for a consumer perspective is the implementation of sophisticated tools and assist shoppers in their purchase decision by customizing electronic shopping environment and their individual preferences. All right, it's all right. So just keep reading it fast. Very good. Simon, next, please.
Major bidding area and bidding Iceland are shown as dark green area of that open that are showing on bidding record on Iceland and are also used for offshore sighting that is from ship or boat. Other areas where species are not meant to be seen are plant program with program hatching where record are usually spies.
Very good. You finished here. That's good. Okay. Next one, Mayuko, please.
When countries assess their annual carbon dioxide emissions, they count up their cars and power stations, but bushfires are not included precisely because they are deemed to be events beyond human control. In Australia, Victoria alone sees several 100,000 hectares burned each year in both 2004 and the present summer. The figure has been over 1 million hectares.
Very good. Excellent. You finished here. Excellent. Very good. So you can do it a little bit faster and your pronunciation is good. You can do it. Easy. Simon, please.
Pluto lost its official status as a planet yesterday when the International Astronomical Union downsized the solar system from 9 to 8 planets. Although there have been a passionate debate at the IAU General Assembly meeting in February about the definition of a planet and whether Pluto meet the specification, the audience graded the decision to escape it with alphas.
Excellent. And then you press next very quickly. Very good. This is for all three of us. So all of us read it like the real testing center that is shouting. Hundreds of
There are
people,
millions of little people
American,
eat fast food
food every day
without
without
giving
zero
it much thought,
tonight,
unaware of the
subtle and not so
subtle
ramifications
ramification
of
of
their
their
purchase.
purchase.
They
They
just
just
grab
grab
their
their tray
off
off
on
the
the
counter,
counter,
find a table, take a seat,
unwrap
unwrap the paper, and dig in.
The
The
whole
whole experience is
transitory
soon
and soon
forgotten.
forgotten. Very good. All right, now we're going to start with repeat sentence. Okay. Simon, are you ready? Oh, the first one we do all together, okay? Ooh, yes, good, good, okay.
Often, the point of advertisements is to raise awareness rather than give information.
Often, the point of advertisement is to raise awareness rather than give information. Ooh, 92%. So,
Often, the point of advertisements is to raise awareness rather than give information.
okay. Next one. Mayuko, please.
A recent article shows a number of interesting experiments.
A recent article shows interesting artists.
Oh no, it didn't get your, but very good. A recent article shows a number of interesting experiments. Good. You didn't, you forgot experiment. That's fine. Very good. You got 80%, 67, 70% of it. Very good. Next one. Simon.
The academic tradition of the school ensures excellence.
The artist tradition in school excellent.
Excellent. Very good. The academic tradition of the school ensures excellence. Okay, Mayuko.
Industry and government both fund robotics research.
Industry and government both.
Very good. Was it Simon's there or Mayuko?
I said.
Very good. Okay, that's good. Remember the 3 seconds. Okay, so you need to write the initials quickly and start. When it starts and it's around here, you should start, at least say one word. Say the initial and finish it and then carry on. Very good. So try to practice. Look at that.
I don't know.
Okay. That's mine. That's what I said. Industry and government both fund robotic research. Simon, next, please.
You must express your concern with the head of the department.
You must suspect
Department.
the department.
Very good. You must express your concern with the head of the department. Mayuko?
Yeah.
You will be tested via quiz and dissertation.
You will be tested quiz.
Very good. Dissertation.
Will be
Tested via a quiz and dissertation.
dissertation.
All right. Now, Simon, please.
Developments in information technology have greatly changed the way people work.
Developments information technology. Yeah.
People work. People. Very good. There was people. Good, good, good. Good. Practice makes perfect. Remember, the more you do. So developments in information technology have greatly changed the way people work. Okay, one more each, and then we move on to the next part. Mayuko, please.
In the end, it's what people like to eat that's important.
In the end, eat that's important.
Very good. You said maybe
In the end, and eat important.
yes, in the end, it's what people like to eat that is important. It means that, yes, eating is not, just what you like to eat is important. Okay. And the last one, Simon, please.
Why has the project been delayed for so long?
Why has a project been delayed for so long?
Excellent, 100%. You got it 100% right. Why has the project been delayed for so long? Yeah. Very good. I am so proud of you. Very good. Both of you. Now, we'll start with describe image. So the first one for all three of us. The image describes the
version of
disgust of other
negative
native emotions. It also provides some information about different categories, such as scenario category, immoral with pathogens, immoral without pathogens, immoral with pathogens,
Without
It is clear from the image that immoral without pathogen has the highest with 70%, while immoral without pathogen is the lowest.
the
In
highest
conclusion, by examining the image, it can be deducted the
moral with the possibilities
information. Facts and figures having a significant part on attributed, disgusted, or another negative emotion, respectively. Very good. Now you're going to give it a go. So next one, let me just back to the original size. I think we had this before. Okay, so let's just put one here. No way. I made a mistake. Okay. Just one. There's one here. Okay. Mayuko, please.
The picture describes average number of Facebook friends. It also provides some information about the different categories such as age 35 to 50, 24 to 35, 18 to 24, and 12 to 18. It's clear from the image that age 35 is the most. On the other hand, age 12 to 18 is the least. Finally, by reviewing the picture, it can be concluded that the image is showing important information based on fact and figure having a significant.
Respectively. Very good. Excellent. Very good. You don't have to make sense, remember. Excellent. I think you had a very good oral fluency here. That was great. And don't say picture, because you started with picture. Good. In the middle, instead of image, say picture. That's fine. Very good. Simon, are you ready?
Yeah.
That's the attitude. Very good.
The image describes evolution of success rate in Canada 1999 to 2002. It also provides some information about different categories such as 1999, 2000, 2001, and 2002. It is clear from the image that the 2002 contribute the most, and on the other hand, the 1999 contribute the least. Finally, by looking at the image, it can be concluded the image is showing important information based on fact and figure, having a significant effect
Very
on.
good. Time's up. Excellent. Time's up.
Okay.
Very good. But try to say more content words. Okay, but very good. Still, I'm happy with it. One more for Mayuko, please.
The picture describes about export and import. It also provides some information about different categories such as 1990, 1991, 1992, 1993, and 1994. It's clear from the picture that 1992 contribute the most. On the other hand, 1990 contribute the least. Finally, by reviewing the picture, it can be concluded that the picture is showing important information based on fact and figures having a significant effort on 1990, 1993, 1994, and
respectively. Very good. And don't forget to say the colors. The colors black and white, and with the numbers of 6, 3, 8, and 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, that's it. Like this. Very good. Excellent. Now, one more for, I think, yeah, we can do one retail lecture because we've got 6 minutes left. So we do one retail lecture. Oh, so please write down as many words as you can. Yeah, that's good. Let's go. Write down as many as you can.
So let me add to the complexity of the situation we find ourselves in. At the same time that we're solving for climate change, we're going to be building cities for 3 billion people. That's a doubling of the urban environment. If we don't get that right, I'm not sure all the climate solutions in the world will save mankind. Because so much depends on how we shape our cities, not just environmental impacts, but our social well-being, our economic vitality, our sense of community and connectedness. Fundamentally, the way we shape cities is a manifestation of the kind of humanity we bring to bear. And so getting it right is, I think, the order of the day. And to a certain degree, getting it right can help us solve climate change, because in the end, it's our behavior that seems to be driving the problem. The problem isn't free-floating, and it isn't just ExxonMobil and oil companies. It's us, how we live. How we live. There's a villain in this story. It's called sprawl, and I'll be upfront about that. But it's not just the kind of sprawl you think of, or many people think of, as low-density development out at the periphery of the metropolitan area. Actually, I think that sprawl can happen anywhere at any density.
Mayuko, please. When you hit the beep sound.
The topic of the lecture.
Yes. Wait. You hear the beep sound.
The topic of the lecture was about the climate changes. The speaker talked about 3 billion environment.
Very good.
Save the not sure save the mankind.
Yes.
The speaker also went on and talked about environment, city, humanity.
Excellent.
Finally, the speaker highlights the following points: oil company, many people, and the city.
Fantastic. Very good. Now, don't forget that if you had a title, this one had a title. Look, urban sprawl. You say the topic of the lecture was urban sprawl. For instance, if you had a written lecture that had a photo like this one, and you didn't get much out of it, okay, Simon, are you listening?
Yeah.
Just consider it as a described image. So you say the image describes urban sprawls. It also provides some information about the streets that are the big line street in front of me. It is clear from the image. You can say lecture. It is clear from the lecture. So you see, just describe the image. If you didn't get it, and there are words written there, and there are diagrams and that sort of things, just describe the image like a described image. That's fine. You get the point, because the point here is oral fluency. So if you just say the topic of the lecture, I don't know, I forgot, I don't know. You don't get, because you, at the end of the recording, you have 10 words and you're supposed to have at least 50 words. So if you say, well, the image describes urban sprawl, it also provides some information about the way people live in cities. It is clear from the lecture that cities have the highest number of that, while villages have the lowest, and 2 billion people. In conclusion, by examining the lecture, it can be deducted. You can, it's just, you need to talk about it, okay? Any questions?
No.
Amen.
No.
You had class since what time? What time did your class start today, Simon?
7?
Oh, you started at 7 today? You didn't have any class before this?
Oh no, I'm working.
Okay, and you, Mayuko?
Yeah, I had a class from 5.
Oh.
Yeah, I also had a class from 3, but I just finished my work at 3, so I didn't join it.
All right. So both of you are working, huh?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Very good. Mayuko, how long have you been to Australia?
I have been in Australia for 2 years. Yeah, I came here before COVID.
Okay, that's good. And Simon, how about you?
7 years.
Wow,
Oh.
7 years. 7 years. Very good. You've been here as long as I have been to Australia. I came here 6-7 years ago. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Which country are you from?
Iran.
Iran.
Yes. All right. Yes, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I'm sure you will get a good score. Both of you will get a good score in your PTE test. Okay. but spend more time and you will get even higher score than you expect. Remember, this test is not about your knowledge of English. It's about your, I call it habit formation. Habit formation. It means that you form those habits. Let's say, see the image is blah, 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 blah. That's it. That's habit formation. Okay. That was nice seeing you, and I'll see you next week on Monday. You have a very good night. See you both. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.